It's said, what is it? It's teenage pregnancy. Hello everyone, welcome to Problem Solutions, where we discuss problems which affect us as human beings. Then we try to come up with solutions which can help us tackle these problems. Last time I did a video on deforestation. I hope you learned a lot. But today I'll be touching on a more touching topic, the topic of teenage pregnancy. First of all, you need to know that teenage pregnancy is a situation whereby when girls between the age of 13 to 19 get pregnant, it is estimated that about 16 million girls between that age give birth every year, mostly in low to middle income countries. This does not mean that rich countries are not affected by teenage pregnancy. So in order to prevent this problem, there is need for us to protect the girl child. Because girls, just like everybody else, they also have human rights. So there's need to guarantee their education and enforce laws which protect them. Because they are only not affected by teenage pregnancy, but they can also be affected by diseases such as HIV/AIDS. And also, I could also include death and disability. In the world, there's an estimation of about 3 million girls are engaged in unsafe abortion. These girls range from the age of 15 to 19. So there's need for us to prevent this. Because of these teenage pregnancies, let's say in urban areas, mainly due to the effect of internet, television and media, where they are showcasing, where they are exposed to adult content. There is also the issue of peer pressure, whereby they are being encouraged by their friends to engage into early sexual activities. Also, there's this issue of limited education. Most of these teenagers do not know about where they are not well educated on their sexual reproductive health. This lack of sexual education has resulted in most of these teens getting pregnant without enough knowledge. Also, I could also touch on religious and cultural practice. For example, wife pledging. In Shona we call it kuzharirwa. Form of early child marriage into marriage whilst she is still young. There are also bad religious practices. For example, some churches where children are forced into early marriage at a very young age. There's also the issue of sweet daddies, which is associate daddies, which can be linked to poverty, where children who come from underprivileged families are engaged into sexual activities with these older men who give them gifts for sexual activities. I could also equate this to rape, because it is a form of rape, because one will be sleeping with a child under the age of 18. The child may not know what really is taking place. This causes a very bad effects. They have higher consequences into the life of the girl child. It violates the rights of the girl child, and also life-threatening consequences to the girl child, because it can expose the girl to maternal death, because the body of the girl may not yet be physically fit to carry a baby, and also she may get disabled during labor. And also they can also be affected by mental health problems, especially those who experience rape at a very young age. They may not be mentally stable, and it can also result into suicidal cases. And also, babies which are born from teenage mothers may be underweight due to the fact that their bodies are not strong enough to carry someone else in their womb. Due to the fact that their bodies are not strong enough to carry someone else in a womb. And also, the babies may be underweight. There's this issue of health risk, especially in rural areas where clinics are mostly spacious. Clinics are found 20 to 30 kilometers away from the place of residence. This may affect them during the time of labor. And also, let me look at gender-based violence cases. They are also associated with teenage pregnancy. Because when teenagers get pregnant, their parents force them to go and get married to the husband who violated them. Most of all, girls are mostly affected due to the age gap, result in conflicts. And also, there's this problem of pregnancy termination, abortion. Children are being forced by their parents to terminate, which may lead to a health risk such as barrenness and maternal death. Parents can play an important role in their children's future. Parents must teach their children to resist sex at a very early age. This can help them in their sexual reproductive health. Parents can help their children through monitoring every movement which they are making, and children must be free to report any sexual activities which they may be facing at school, in the streets, or in the neighborhood. There must be an increase in professional counselors which can teach children about the risk in pregnancies. Also, there must be strict law enforcement laws which must be put in place in order to prevent these children from getting pregnant at a very early age. I would like to say prevention is better than cure.